And number 1 is ARDLEIGH Charmer, 150 to 1. And the third Ledger ride for Kevin Darley, Dark Moon Dancer, 12 to 1, ridden by Richard Hughes. His second ride in the race. Eco-Friendly at 33 to 1. Ray Cochrane going on his fifth. Nedawi, the 5 to 2 favourite, is ridden by John Reid. John's 8th St Ledger ride. SADIAN at 4 to 1. Richard Quinn, certainly the man in form today, and of course won the race on Snurge. Sunshine Street at 7 to 1. Johnny Murder, his first ride in the classic. Darley at 7 to 1. Here's the man of Richard Hills. This is his 4th ride. The Glowworm at 4 to 1, ridden by Michael Hills. Placed with the Fly and Broadway Flyer. And High and Low, 11 to 2 chance, ridden by Jimmy Fortune. Lined up. And they race away then for the Pertemps and Ledger. And where does the early pace come from? It's High and Low that goes on, determined to make a good stretch of this stand. Nedawi with the rail, the inside of Dark Moon Dancer, and then Sunshine Street with Tarlim up on the outside. ARDLEIGH Charmer, the rank outsider, is towards the back, and so too at this stage is SADIAN and Eco-Friendly at a level pace through the first quarter mile. And they're being towed along by High and Low, one of the 3 Barry Hill runners in the race, and this filly just has the edge under Jimmy Fortune. Nedawi sits second. On the outside is Sunshine Street, these 1, 2 and 3. And then behind that we have ARDLEIGH Charmer. The Glowworm runs the rail behind Dark Moon Dancer. SADIAN towards the back, and Eco-Friendly, another one of the Barry Hills trio in this race, is the back marker. So they swing left-handed and shortly to rise over Rose Hill with High and Low the leader, to Sunshine Street the outside of Nedawi, the stripe cap of Tarlim, the quarter colours running the rail Dark Moon Dancer, the Glowworm on the outside, and John Reid just had to check there. On the outer is ARDLEIGH Charmer out wide, SADIAN follows, and then I say the Glowworm in the yellow colours Eco-Friendly. So they come through the first 3/4 of a mile and towards the halfway stage in the Pertemps and Ledger, with High and Low leading to up on the outside Sunshine Street and Nedawi sitting the rail. Then behind these we've got Tarlim racing in a share of 4 with Dark Moon Dancer, ARDLEIGH Charmer the outside, followed by SADIAN. Then the Glowworm, and then Eco-Friendly. One of the neglected horses in the race is the back marker. But it's High and Low who leads, but Nedawi, the 5 to 2 favourite, sits second. SADIAN is in the maroon colours, sharing a last at this stage. The Glowworm in a midfield position. They've got under 3/4 of a mile to go, starting to turn in. And Jimmy Fortune just kicks and tries to find a little bit more pace. To Sunshine Street, the red and grey stripes in second place, the Irish runner. Sitting in third, Nedawi. Then on the outside we've got Tarlim. Then behind these, SADIAN tries to make a stride or two behind the Glowworm. Dark Moon Dancer, ARDLEIGH Charmer, the rank outside, and now last. Eco-Friendly is being ridden along, the Glowworm ridden along, and they come down past the 4. Still High and Low has it. Bold bit of front running, Tarlim the outside, then Sunshine Street. Nedawi runs the rail. SADIAN under pressure. Dark Moon Dancer in green and red with the white sleeves with a run now. But as they come down to the 2 furlong marker, what a positive front running ride by Jimmy Fortune on High and Low. The stripe cap of Tarlim, he's a winner over the distance. Nedawi the favourite in the Boys for Blue is in third, gets a switch there and a run, but they come down towards the final furlong. And High and Low, here comes Nedawi for the Suroor team in second place. Back in third, Sunshine Street for Ireland, and then Tarlim as they race inside the final furlong, and Nedawi weaves across the course. High and Low still has it. Nedawi puts in a power finish to lift it in the last 50 yards. Nedawi wins. High and Low second. Back in third, Sunshine Street, then SADIAN, then Tarlim, and behind that one came Dark Moon Dancer, and the field trail back to ARDLEIGH Charmer, who was last of all. And so Nedawi has won this for Godolphin, and what an amazing tale this Godolphin story is. Another classic success.
And Low, and how brave she was, how gallant in defeat. Sent off 11 to 2, 4th favourite High and Low. And the each-way horse for many punters, Ireland Sunshine Street, was third, sent off at 13 to 2. And that Nedawi, the 38th favourite in 98 runnings this century to win the St Ledger, and the 11th in the last 6